Darlene, our legal expert says the racketeering cases in Georgia against former President Trump, his advisors and supporters are unprecedented. According to the prosecutors, Eastman was the, quote, mastermind of the plan to overturn the presidential election. John Eastman is one of 19 people, including former President Donald Trump, charged with trying to overturn the 2020 election. Eastman, a Trump attorney who gave a speech on January 6, 2021.
We know there was fraud, traditional fraud that occurred. We know that dead people voted. But we now know, because we caught it live last time in real time, how the machines contributed to that fraud.
He is charged with laying out a plot to overturn the 2020 presidential election.
According to prosecutors, Eastman is one of the masterminds behind this plan, basically to subvert the election results, to change the election results.
Our KOAT legal expert says the Georgia prosecution is accusing Eastman of being more than an attorney to Trump.
When a lawyer crosses the line from being an advice giver to someone who's actively engaged in what could be a criminal activity, they're no longer considered acting as a lawyer. They're considered acting as a participant.
Eastman standing behind his decision to defend Trump to reporters in Georgia today.
Have you talked to the former president at all?
Nope.
You regret attaching your name to the former president?
None whatsoever. The president calls and asks for representation. I think every citizen in my position should be willing to stand up.
When reporters asked if he still believes the election was stolen, this is what he had to say.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Still.
No question. No question in my mind.
Day says a case like this has never happened in U.S. history.
From a legal perspective, it's a fascinating turn of events. John Eastman being one of the key strategists, according to the prosecutors, the mastermind of this plan to overturn the election. And whether or not he walks free at the end of the day, we will see.
John Eastman is also facing a disciplinary committee in California for his involvement with the Trump campaign. He faces the possibility of losing his law license. In the studio, Stephanie Muñiz, KOAT Action 7 News.
Steph, thank you. And our legal expert says most criminal cases end up with a plea agreement. However, Eastman and his attorney say they plan to fight the charges.